Top 3 foods to prevent leg cramps in seniors. Strengthen your legs. You're sleeping soundly when suddenly your calf locks up. A sharp, slicing pain. You jolt awake, eyes barely open, hands trembling as you try to massage it out. Your heart pounding like you've just escaped a nightmare. No one warned you this would happen after 60. No one said, leg cramps will sneak up on you like this. Even worse, it doesn't just happen once. Night after night, you start worrying not about insomnia, but about when the pain might strike again. But here's a truth few people talk about. Nighttime cramps, weak legs, and nagging numbness are not a life sentence of aging. They're signals. And if you listen closely, you can change everything. In today's video, I'll share 3 everyday foods, often overlooked, that may help ease your cramps, improve your sleep, and help you walk with more ease in just a few weeks. No pills, no gym, just smart eating and falling back in love with your legs. If you've ever jolted awake from a cramp or hesitated to take a firm step for fear of a sudden spasm, don't skip this video. Because after what comes next, you'll never look at eggs, bananas, or seeds the same way again. That sharp cramp is not random, it is a message. And once you decode it through the lens of nutrition, your healing can truly begin right from your plate. You might think, well, my legs cramp because I'm getting old. But here's the truth. Aging doesn't cause leg cramps. What you eat or don't eat is the silent culprit. There are people in their 70s and 80s still hiking, cycling, even dancing every week. They don't have a secret formula. They've simply learned how to nourish their muscles and nerves the right way. As we get older, the body doesn't absorb nutrients like it used to. Vitamin B12, magnesium, potassium, vitamin D, all of them gradually decline. These aren't just random vitamins. They control muscle flexibility and the nerve signals from your brain to your feet. When they run low, your legs may spasm suddenly, tighten without warning, or burn with pain. And yet we blame age, when the real reason might be sitting right there on your plate. Here's something else. Mild dehydration, something you might never even notice, is one of the top reasons your calves lock up in the middle of the night. Just a little fluid loss, plus low minerals. Painful nights, sluggish mornings, and legs that weaken slowly over time. But don't worry. You don't need to be a nutritionist to turn things around. You just need to know the right 3 foods. And up next, we'll start with the first one, a familiar food that's often underrated. You'll be surprised how powerful it is when it comes to stopping cramps and restoring your strength. And then, the most beautiful part is this. When you choose the right foods, the pain doesn't just ease, it gives you back control with every single step. We don't need expensive treatments. We don't need complex technology. What we need is to understand the true role of food and place it exactly where it belongs, in our daily meals. 1 egg, 1 glass of vitamin D-rich milk, 1 quiet morning in the sun. Simple things, but powerful enough to change your quality of life. So if you've ever thought, this pain must be from getting older, maybe there's nothing I can do, remember this. Age is not a sentence. It's a reminder that you are still worthy of care. And you deserve to walk without the fear of a cramp striking in the middle of the night. So let's begin with the first food that could change everything, a humble ingredient sitting quietly in your kitchen, yet rich with power to rebuild your legs. Food 1. Eggs, more than you think. Do you remember the last time your leg suddenly seized up as you tried to walk down the stairs? That sharp, uncontrollable spasm in your muscle? You probably thought, I'm getting old, this is normal. But the truth is, your muscles aren't failing you because of age. They're crying out for help because they don't have the building blocks they need to recover. Imagine every muscle fiber in your body as a tightened violin string. Without enough protein, without enough vitamin D to help absorb calcium, that string loosens, loses its tension, and can't play the tune. That's why eggs are the very first superfood on this list. Each egg is a compact nutrient bank, packed with all 9 essential amino acids for muscle repair. Eggs offer high-quality protein that's easier for older adults to absorb than red meat or soy. But the true magic lies in the yolk, rich in natural vitamin D, a key player in easing muscle pain, reducing cramps, and keeping bones strong. And there's more. Eggs are also high in vitamin B12, which protects the myelin sheath around your nerves, keeping those messages from your brain to your muscles flowing smoothly. Many seniors avoid eggs, fearing cholesterol. But research shows that eating 1 egg a day does not raise heart disease risk, unless it's paired with bacon or fast food. Instead, try a boiled egg with spinach or a soft fried egg over oats and avocado, a gentle breakfast that nourishes your muscles from the inside out. You don't need many, just 6 to 7 eggs a week, and you're giving your body a renewed chance to rebuild. A simple, affordable food. That might just be the medicine your legs have been waiting for, if only you choose to honor it each morning. And sometimes, hope begins in the smallest, most ordinary things. Now let us move from the protein-packed egg to a softer, sweeter source of relief, one that quietly supports your muscles and soothes your sleep each night. Food 2, bananas. It's not just about potassium. Think back to the last time you woke up in the middle of the night because of a sudden cramp pulling tight in your calf. That sharp pain, that discomfort, then the quiet worry starts creeping in. Is this a sign my body's getting weaker? But did you know there's a soft, sweet fruit that may gently rescue you from nights like that? It's the banana. Bananas are well known for their high potassium content, a vital mineral that regulates muscle contractions and keeps your body's electrolytes balanced. But what most people don't realize is that bananas also contain magnesium and vitamin B6, 2 powerful allies that help your muscles relax, recover, and resist sudden spasms. For older adults, these nutrients don't just prevent cramps. They support circulation, ease muscle fatigue after walking, climbing stairs, or standing too long. It doesn't stop there. Vitamin B6 in bananas plays a key role in maintaining smooth nerve communication, keeping the signals from your brain to your muscles flowing without interruption. This is especially important as the nervous system naturally slows down with age. 1 banana a day won't cure disease, but it can help your legs stay steady and responsive through the night. Worried about sugar? Even with diabetes, you can still enjoy bananas. Just choose one that's slightly underripe and pair it with walnuts or oats to slow sugar absorption. And the best time to eat a banana? In the evening, about 1-2 hours before bed. That's when bananas not only restore electrolytes, but also naturally support deeper, more restful sleep. No need to spend money on fancy supplements. Just one banana a day. And you're sending your body a quiet message that you choose to protect it, starting with the smallest things. And now, let us pair that gentle banana with a powerful partner in healing a handful of tiny seeds that quietly repair muscles and steady your nerves. Food 3. Nuts. A nutrient powerhouse for nerve and muscle recovery. Have you ever felt tired after just a short walk? Or needed to stop and catch your breath after a flight of stairs, even though your heart seems fine? The truth is, sometimes the issue isn't in your muscles, but in your nervous system, lacking the nutrients it needs to coordinate every movement. And here's the miracle. You can support it with just a handful of nuts a day. Pumpkin seeds, almonds, walnuts, these tiny snacks are loaded with magnesium, potassium, and omega-3s, the 3 key nutrients your neuromuscular system depends on. Magnesium acts like a spark dampener when muscles cramp unexpectedly. Potassium keeps the electrical signals steady between your nerves and muscles. And omega-3s, especially rich in walnuts, help reduce inflammation, restore the protective layer around nerves, and ease the tingling or pins and needles sensations many older adults experience. But there's more. Nuts also offer plant-based protein, supporting muscle repair without raising cholesterol like red meat might. And their healthy fats help improve circulation, ensuring oxygen and nutrients reach all the way to your toes. A strong circulatory system, paired with well-nourished nerves, is the foundation of steadier steps and fewer shakes when you stand. You don't need to eat a lot, just a small handful each day. About 10-15 almonds or 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, toss into a salad, or pair with a banana at night to enhance cramp prevention while you sleep. They're not expensive, they don't require fancy prep, but they carry a micro repair station for your nerves and muscles in every bite. Try it, and listen to how your body responds. After just a week, you may notice the difference every time you take a step. But even with these powerful foods, many still feel pain. Why? Because the real issue may lie deeper in how older bodies absorb and use these nutrients. If you've ever thought, I eat well every day, but I still feel muscle aches, leg pain, or cramps, you're not alone. Millions of people over 60 feel the same way. But here's the truth. Eating enough doesn't always mean eating right. At this age, your body no longer absorbs nutrients as efficiently as it used to. The stomach produces less acid, and the small intestine becomes less capable of processing vitamins and minerals. On top of that, many people take medications for high blood pressure, diabetes, or stomach issues. Medications that can actually reduce your absorption of vitamin B12, magnesium, or potassium. And part of the problem is fear. Fear of cholesterol leads people to cut out eggs. Fear of high blood sugar makes them avoid bananas. Fear of gaining weight causes them to skip nuts. Over time, some of the most valuable foods for muscles and nerves quietly disappear from their plates. Another common mistake is eating the same foods, day after day, year after year. Toast in the morning, white rice at lunch, boiled vegetables at dinner. Nutrition becomes repetitive, stripped of essential micronutrients, yet the person eating has no idea. They're not lazy. They're not careless. No one simply taught them how to make smarter choices. And perhaps the saddest part is this. Most doctors focus solely on medications. Few tell older patients that sometimes just one extra egg a day, one banana at the right time, or a small handful of nuts after a walk could ease the pain, could make cramps go away, could give your legs their strength back. I want you to know, nutritional deficiency in older adults is not inevitable. It can be improved, and you can do it. Not by visiting a clinic or spending money on expensive pills, but by starting right in your own kitchen. In the next part, I'll share a simple but powerful meal formula that combines all three golden foods into something easy to remember, easy to prepare, and full of life for every step you take. But knowing what to eat is not enough if old habits stay stronger than hope. Real change begins when you believe your body is still worth healing. How many times have you heard about the benefits of eggs, bananas, or nuts? You know the nutrients. You know the effects. Yet you go back to the same old meals, still take your pills each night, and fall asleep with quiet worry. It's not because you're lazy, and it's certainly not because you don't care about your health. It's because there's something silent, yet stronger than any ache. Familiarity. As humans, we cling to what's familiar. Whether it's toast every morning or a cup of coffee in place of a real meal, we hold on to these things like part of our identity. Change feels uncertain. It feels like starting over. And especially after 60, that creeping thought, "Isn't it too late now?" can slowly take over. But take a moment to reflect. What's really holding us back? It's not lack of knowledge. It's a lack of belief that change is still possible. The phrase, "I'm too old, what difference will eating better make now?" quietly locks the door on opportunity. The truth is this: the body still heals. It still rebuilds if you give it the chance. And that chance doesn't lie in big decisions, but in tiny ones. Like choosing a banana over a cookie. Like adding a few slices of egg to your breakfast plate. Forgive yourself for the years you didn't know. And begin again. Not because you have to, but because you deserve to live well, on your own terms. And once you believe change is possible, the next step is simple. Bring those healing foods into your meals each day in a way that feels natural and doable. Instead of memorizing each nutrient and its ideal timing, just remember this one simple formula. Eggs, bananas, nuts, once a day, smartly worked into your three main meals. Because when combined the right way, they don't just help rebuild your muscles and nervous system. They create meals that are easy to digest, easy to prepare. Whether you live alone or care for an aging loved one. Start with breakfast, the moment your body needs fuel to start a new day. One slice of whole grain toast, a boiled or lightly pan-fried egg with no oil, served with half a banana and a small handful of almonds. If you enjoy milk, choose a plant-based option enriched with vitamin D. This breakfast takes less than 10 minutes, but it delivers protein, vitamin B12, potassium, and magnesium to activate your muscles, calm your nerves, and reduce cramps throughout the day. At lunch, enjoy a bowl of rice with steamed greens. Add a stewed or steamed egg, and sprinkle some pumpkin seeds on your salad. It's simple, yet powerful, because every item contributes to nourishing your nervous system, supporting blood circulation, and protecting muscle strength. Dinner, keep it light. A warm glass of milk or low-sugar yogurt, a few slices of banana, and a spoonful of walnuts or flax seeds. This isn't just dessert. It's a way to relax your body, sleep better, and prevent nighttime cramps, which haunt many older adults. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet. Just add in 1 egg, 1 banana, 1 handful of nuts each day. This way of eating isn't complicated, isn't expensive, but it can make a world of difference. And if you stay consistent, even after just 1 week, you may feel lighter on your feet, sleep more peacefully, and your body will begin to heal from the inside out. Now that you know how to eat smarter each day, let us return to the deeper reason why these cramps happen and what your body is really trying to tell you. Most people think cramps are just a part of aging, like gray in hair or blurry vision. But that's not the truth. Cramps are not your destiny. They're a signal, a gentle whisper from your body saying, "I'm missing something, and I need you to notice." When you wake up at night with sharp pain in your leg, when you avoid stairs for fear of a sudden spasm, when you feel drained even after doing nothing strenuous, it's not just aging. It's your nervous system crying out from a lack of vitamin B12. It's your muscles tensing up from missing protein. It's your circulation slowing down from not getting enough magnesium and potassium. The 3 foods you just explored, eggs, bananas, and nuts, aren't just meals. They're natural tools that help your body recalibrate and heal itself. No harsh drugs, no complicated diets, just one small change practiced daily. And the most incredible part is this. When you start listening to your body starts listening back. Each step feels steadier. Each night feels more restful. That's not a miracle. That's the power of proper care, coming from you. So how do you begin honoring those signals your body sends? Start simple, 1 meal at a time, 1 choice each day, and let change unfold gently. Start with the simplest thing. Tomorrow morning, eat 1 egg. At lunch, add a small handful of nuts to your meal. Before bed, treat yourself to a ripe banana. 3 small steps, but the first 3 towards steady footing again. You don't have to change your entire life in a day. Just stay consistent for 7 days. Write down how you feel. Listen to your body each morning. What you notice isn't just your imagination. It's the early signs of recovery. If you feel ready to live with more strength, more confidence, hit subscribe. We've got more gentle, effective, no-medication health tips made especially for those stepping into this next chapter of life. Because you deserve to feel well, live joyfully, and walk strong on your own 2 feet.